We have Ember Spirit on the board.
Into that void.
Yeah, into the void. Most likely Ember versus Void matchup by the looks of it, unless Death Prophet will be put into the mid lane. It's hard to say anything yet. I think we'll save all that speculation until we actually see the hero picks come. I mean, so when the players pick their heroes to see what the laning matchups are actually going to be like. Since are we going to see Luna or Pango as a core? I think that's the question that we should be thinking about right now. Are we going to get...
I'm more wondering about business associates, because right now they have
Okay.
3 heroes on the board that could be, or like, in my opinion, should be cores. I'm not the biggest fan of Boss 5 Enigma. There's Death Prophet, Void Spirit, Enigma, and none of these are scaling right clickers. So one of them is going to get downgraded to support, and I'm just not seeing a support duo with the Clockwork with any of these 3 heroes. Not really. Like, none of these duos sound good.
Yep, they could potentially save their last pick to be the support.
Yeah, but
wouldn't
then,
be completely out of the books.
right click damage.
And since the Venge ban is coming in, which is one of Enigma's hard counters alongside with Winter Wyvern, and during the laning stage, heroes like Troll Warlord, you could also probably say Naga is also a very, very big nuisance for Enigma if you're doing a duo lane, for example. If you fall behind in the... If you're tying up an XP with your safe lane carry, your enemy safe lane carry, it does make your lane a lot harder in terms that you can't really snowball from there, but you have a small, slim chance of punishing your opponent for overextending. If you're, say, level 5, for example, and you get hit by level 3s, you can easily turn that around for your advantage. And with Clockwork, if they decide to duo lane with a Clockwork Enigma, that totally works out. They could also play maybe Clock 5 and put Void Spirit as a 4. You got DP mid and you pick a carry for your last pick, and I can totally see that working out. And Crazy have to go for something against the core Enigma, and it's gonna be a Rubik. And I still feel they'll still play this Enigma as a core, even if the Rubik is on the board.
Yep, I like the laning situation into the Luna too much as well.
Only 10 seconds.
And they're going to have to win that lane, just because I think that whatever happens on the bot lane is not going to be a great combination. But who knows, maybe business associates just surprise me here or do some lane shenanigans that make sure that they can still deal with this Luna. At the very least, this is not a very strong tri lane with a Rubik in it. It's okay. He deals nicely with it. There's plenty of disables that they can train together, but it's not absolutely murderous.
Trying to look at carry options here if they decide to go, since I don't think like it's a completely bad idea going for a life stealer. If they want a tempo hero, they could think about Bloodseeker, which is... Wait, hang on. Is Bloodseeker banned, actually? No, Bloodseeker's not banned. Great against Pango. Great against Ember.
Blade Mail Builder into Luna as well. I enjoy
that could actually... Yeah, that could work. That would totally work. Blade Mail Builder. Oh yeah, never mind. Nature's Prophet banned. Would have been otherwise a very nice thing to see. A pause 1 NP.
It's just that he can get disarmed by the Bangalore, and since he's melee as well, that's rough. Ooh, an entirely
I guess Spectre. Yeah, we're going full ham late game here.
Okay, show me what position this Enigma is.
Enigma 3 DP support and DP mid. Okay, so
Void Spirit support. It's a plus 5 Enigma now, isn't it?
Yeah, it has to. Enigma has to be 5 if you pull off the 4 Void. Still not bad. Like still excited.
Snake's on clock.
Still excited and happy for that. Well,
I don't like the way that this lineup fits together.
Enigma.
Yeah, that's a Fear Enigma. So that's an Enigma Spectre lane, and you're going to be up against
only 10 seconds.
Pango and Moon.
Pango and Rubik, yeah. Nasty harass if they get their openings for it. Spectre definitely always considered a hero that always needs some kind of help from his friends.
Yeah, exactly. That's what worried me about the 5 Enigma. You just leave your laner alone. And Spectre is not a laner that you leave alone, by any means.
And I'm not feeling the most confident when it comes to Spectre forced to farm under his own tower. So it's Fear gonna be playing a support hero like I was talking about, that he can go for that greedier farming type support and bring their team fight through items in this case. So it's not just XP and maybe that one item that you can barely afford during a 40-minute game, but instead this Enigma can pick up easily like 2-3 items. You can look at, for example, a pipe could look really good for him. If he wants to use the black holes, we can use for the BKB. The blink stun with the blink malefice into the midnight pulse to do a lot of damage as well. Problem is Ember and Luna are very mobile heroes, so Luna can always walk out, plus she would like to build a Force Staff Hurricane Pike maybe at some point. Ember can just jump out after the stuns go off, so if they want to look for pickoffs, they go for the blink build. Otherwise he just builds auras as the Pause 3 would usually build in this game. So Snake King's the initiator and Fear is the secondary.
Yep.
That's how I see it. That's how I see it. I'm interested to see how they play it out.
Yeah, like they have to survive this laning stage, and you can already see that Moo is... They're going to the bot lane, they're trying to avoid... Quite probably, yeah, the aggro Luna lane. So I think they're going to be guessing that right. Unless Ritsu gets more information on the top lane here. He's just hiding in the trees right now.
Yeah, but potential lane swap might happen. Also, what I was thinking about for a second is, even if Fear would play 5 Enigma, you could potentially put him as a solo laner and technically play a Pause 3. Downgrade the Clockwork as a 5, because he's got boots picked up.
Like, that's honestly what I was expecting. You downgrade the Clockwork into 5.
Yeah. Braille is denying his own ops ward because it feels like it's been spotted.
That's unfortunate. He's definitely going to be bothered by snaking in the laning stage now.
Yeah.
Especially if they feel comfortable. Yeah, it's Brax on the Ember Spirit top.
Holy moly! Holy moly! Holy moly!
Look at the excuse me.
The holy moly train.
Void Spirit.
Resolve your differences.
All right. So tri-lane versus a Void Spirit for now. Who's going to TP top? Spectre looks like he wants to stay bottom, so we might just see Snake King go top. Unless Moo wants to go. This is really the way we're going to roll this out. Brax. Oh, no, we're playing a... Alright, so we're going to leave the Void here to solo up against this tri-lane. They sack his lane to allow the Luna to get farm, but at the same time, they are building up their Spectre. So...
Yes.
Potential long late game coming in, ladies and gents, for our game 3. And this best of 3 series winner continues. Loser drops out of the tournament. Stakes are high, and they both know it. And I feel like the best way to kill momentum is go late in the game.
Oh, definitely. So, honestly, this Clockwork, he would have loved to get a kill on Kezu here and maybe force one of the supports to bot. I think that is their goal right now. You want to get this Brax hero just a 1v2. He'll be okay with that. And Snay right now? Yeah, no. Brawl knows what he's up to.
Yeah, he's aware of the situation, and exactly. They put the sentry on the cliff to find... Oh, there's no ward here. So yeah, that was a smart choice to de-ward your own ward that you placed down. I have to say that was a pretty smart read as well. Because you don't see that very often.
And
Right.
yeah, since Kezu has the swashbuckle, snaking doesn't actually present a kill threat on this top lane, or so bottom lane, sorry, even though Kezu is going to be up.
Yeah, they don't have to. Like, at the same time, when Crazy has their heroes locked in, when snaking, well, they will force out the swashbuckle. While you have one hero farming in top and the rest are just trying to chase the Void Spirit to keep him away from lane and maybe even find a potential kill, we have Enigma who can potentially farm at the same time, especially when he hits that level 3. Swashbuckle still on cooldown for 2 seconds, but no abilities remaining, so just right clicks going out from Snaking and Fear. Won't have a kill here. Moo given solo XP in the lane. Aoi wants to sap a little bit away from Ritsu to at least get level 2 to have the Cask Maledict available. And now TP coming towards the bot lane is Moonmeander. Help out Kezu a little bit. He's got the levels for the Lucky Shot procs. And with that minus armor, I'll have to tell you that this lovely Greek god, he's very susceptible to any types of physical damage that's thrown at him because he is very slow. Could almost say defenseless when it comes to the laning stage until you hit like level 5 and you have your Eidolons at level 3, because they start to hurt. They do a lot of damage and they just destroy level 2 supports if you've been pulling the entire game. Snaking.
He's only level 1 though.
Yeah, he's only level 1, but he's doing the job that he's supposed to, just keeping him away. Moo getting a free lane, and as you can see, the CS department, Ritsu has denied and last hit it at a ratio of 1. So he's got the same amounts of last hits and denies like he's supposed to. Keeps that lane tranquility in place. The worst possible error that you can make here is accidentally let your lane slip.
No, he's been controlling it up perfectly, but then again, he's also had 2 supports zoning out Brax all the way. And that's one of the reasons why they got to put Moonmeander down on bottom at all. They feel that Brax is so far behind now that he can't really pose a threat to the Luna anymore.
Yep.
Snaking's making another attempt on mid with his level 1.
Well, Bryle is low. It's a doable attempt. Eternal Envy. 2 Siphon charges. Bryle is going the long route though. And Snaking's been spotted. He's going to move on to the high ground here. At least finds a courier. Oh, so close to getting that. 36 HP.
So where's Bryle gonna go?
Nowhere. You're dead.
I mean, is he though?
Well, the Flame Guard blocks a few of the damage, but you've got those right clicks and everything, so he's got nowhere to run. Absolutely nowhere to run. I still, like, I'm a bit
confused.
Yes, I'm also very confused about this because they definitely saw the Clockwork walking in, and then DP's just chilling on the other side of the river, and you're level 5. You can't get your level 6 because you only just hit level 5 before, so that's not going to happen. Moon goes in for the toss. Won't be able to deny the bounty rune away from BA. Moo doesn't have the right click. You're hitting for 34 damage with that Fate Bolt level 1, so you're not really... You're just tickling this guy right now. And, yeah, level 1 Eidolons. He's got 2 points for Malefice. So we know that Fear wants to be more active instead of just sitting in the jungle farming. So I like that idea. Instead of going too greedy, you're actually helping your team with the mini stuns. Making still moving around in mid. DP has Exorcism. There we go. Straight to Brock. He's pinging him even. Let's go, let's go. Hogs. Well, it's gonna get the creep wave to assist him, but it's not gonna be enough because the DP ulti is doing damage, and hello. Double kill for Eternal Envy. Maledict though. Uh-oh. You got a TP now. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh, he trusts.
Looked like he had like 2 ticks of Maledict still kicking in, but it was only 1, so he's fine. He's fine. No panic here. DD rune, bottle filled.
Oh, he feels really happy right now. His catapult's still alive, and now he has actually regened up enough to tank the tower. Yeah, look at that.
Yep. Okay, so you gotta be careful here. Nice first hit disarm onto the Spectre. Calculating that RNG. Here comes Malefice. Enigma. You see that? One swashbuckle, half of your HP pool gone. Moo trying to go for this kill onto Kezu. Fate Bolt still available, so if he does go for that deep dive, it might end up him accidentally tanking the tower hits at the same time. The Spectre might die. No need for some unnecessary aggressive plays.
Moonmeander's going to top. They want Brax, but he dodges the coconut. Brax has definitely had the roughest lane. Look at his net worth. Or maybe don't.
That's what you're sacrificing here. You know that You're getting XP.
I mean, there's sacrificing, and then there's, you know,
Okay, you
throwing
have
the
okay.
baby off the cliff Spartan style and being like, yep, sort it
Yes.
out.
Yes, it's very true, but you have to look at the situation this way. I talked about the
Where
supports.
Brawl
I
gets
talked
bullied
about.
by-
I talked about the supports being locked in top lane to keep away Brax from getting any farm. So yes, they're slowing him down with the cost of their Ember Spirit already dying twice because of a goddamn level 2, now level 3 Clockwork helping out Death Prophet, and he's not even level 6 on this Ember Spirit yet. So this is the price they have to pay for the lane that they're getting. They finally get their first kill. It's going to be the Enigma that goes down. Brax is able to escape here though, however. Probably
Only
not a
half
kill
damage
they
to this temple
shouldn't
spawn.
have given away, to be honest.
No,
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Luna juggles the aggro with the Helmet of Dominator, and now they get to push more. This feels very good for them. And there's Brax is like, hey, wait.
This tower, if he kills that one creep, Brawl hits level 6, and there we go.
Dire's top tower is
Finally.
Finally level 6, 8 minutes in the game, and we can take a look at the net worth as well. We've got Spectre and Luna tied up as expected. DP leading Ember by 1,000 gold, and then we have Void Spirit in third last place behind the supports of both teams. Now
Sorry,
second
anytime-
last even.
Anytime you hear me giggle, it's just snaking going after the Ember Spirit again.
The man is on a mission. Can't blame him for that.
He is. Faded Brooch. That's such a great item. Maybe Pango's gonna get that.
Yeah, I have to agree. I think Faded Brooch is one of my favorite tier 1 items out there.
I think it's a lot of people's favorite tier 1 item, but it doesn't even have the highest win rate. That's what's interesting about it.
It's true. It's true. It's just that the mana that it gives, like 200 mana, and then you have the movement speed. Like 200 mana can be a lot for a hero that has like mana dependencies to get his spells off, to be able to commit to a fight, but he is fully focused on other kinds of damage, like physical, whatever. Eternal Envy coming to the rescue for the Enigma. Here comes the Spectre Haunt as well, going for Moon Meander, and Rubik goes down. Witch Doctor down as well, and Fear survives with 0 HP. Never mind. Kazu gets it. Aoi gets the kill in the end. I was looking at, he's at 1 HP and 2 HP. Ritsu! Oh no! Triple kill for Eternal Envy, just like that. What Kips, what is the Luna doing here?
I mean, it's the movement is very clear. She didn't have anything anymore to do top, so you move 4 of your heroes to bottom, you try to get the fight there, and then the hero that was top moves mid. It's just that Eternal Envy makes a very nice movement, and instead of going for the expected bot tower, moves in for the mid.
Yeah, I guess. I would have liked to play it safe, but nah.
No, this is the way you play the map, and Eternal Envy knows that.
Yeah, this is an NA Dota. Snaking with a haste rune walks away, gets some information about Braille and Kazu making their moves towards mid, and that tier 1 tower looks like to be a target for Crazy. We've got Snaking moving around in the area. Fear level 5. And getting jumped on, and this is what Ember Spirit loves to see. Heroes clumped up together to get 2-man chains. Fear gonna get taken down by Kazu. Hunt is on for Snaking, and there's the Ember Spirit, and Braille will get the kill in the end. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Brax and Eternal Envy, well, they're gonna wait for their comrades to come back alive, and maybe then they can fight to hold this tower back up. Glyph used as well to buy some time. They'll definitely want to fight this. This is Centaur as well, picked up with the Dominator. Luna.
Catapult dead this time.
Yeah. No Cardi, no tower.
Basically, yes. And I like that you can see that both teams are playing this very business-like. It's just, hey, we've used a big ability on, say, Kazu. We move him back to def a tower while the other 4 play somewhere else, and they switched it up really nicely. Same as with, I think it was Snaking in the first game on his Phoenix. Just very clear. Kazu's now gonna see how much he can sell this tower for.
Yeah, he's still gonna hide in the trees. Moves coming in. Snaking's got hookshot available, but they don't quite see him. Maybe now. Oh, yep, there's that one
get
tree
the
in
thunder
between,
roll
so you
if he
can't walk.
wants.
And now they get the swashbuckle hook shot. Will be on the point. Then we'll find the Pango. And Pango's trying to get his ulti off. He's desperately trying to just use his R, but it's just not going off. And now he swashbuckles to safety. Silence coming in from Eternal Enemy. No ulti for you today. He goes down. Moon Meander as well under the tower. Will be the next casualty to fall. And now we trying to turn around with the Spectre. Moo. You gotta get out of there. You're taking a lot of damage from this Maledict. He wants to stay for the Witch Doctor kill. Does he make it back home? TP. Oh, Maledict. Not gonna be enough. He survives the fight, and the fight still keeps on going. Another silence coming in from DP onto 2. Again, it's Ritsu. Doesn't get his ulti off. Now he does, but there's so many targets to haunt as well from Moo. Business associates.
That felt really
Beautiful.
disconnected. So disconnected from crazy. What, like, as soon as Kezu doesn't get his ultimate off there, you can't fight anymore. They already surrounded your tower. They killed off basically all the trees. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And I feel like Ritsu's making frustration plays. And you can't afford to make frustration plays when you have the better tempo, but they have the late game. He's once again slowed down so much.
Yeah, this is... Yeah, okay, never mind. Brax. Ulti's available. One charge. To get the second one off. Gets it. Rubik wants to chase though. Moon gets the lift out as well, but a beautiful play. Kezu will follow up on that.
Nicely done.
Nicely done indeed. I think if Rax was fast, he would have just used both charges right away to avoid the Rubik from stealing his spell. But I guess it was just... I thought he was far enough to buy the distance. But if you just, you know, double tap your ulti and get the distance, maybe the Rubik wouldn't have been able to steal it and get that lift out and the damage nuke. So the swashbuckle might not have been enough. If, let's not go into the if stories. It's always there. I'm just saying, just thinking. Because these are things that I'm spotting right now. We're talking the mental damage gameplay coming in as well from Crazy. And here we go. Moon. He wants to abuse the fact that he has someone else's ultimate, and Witch Doctor will just take away all of those thoughts from him, and so fear will fall. Still 4 heroes of BA moving around this area.
That's a nice pickup without Ritsu even being involved. That is the kind of space that you like to see created.
Yep, and especially when Ritsu's not dying, because the fact is, after that laning stage, what all they did was they sacrificed and put themselves on the line so they could get Luna a good game, and he thanks them by dying twice. Brax onto Braille, gets a nice nuke out as well, gets chained up. All of his abilities have been used up. Fear, he's going for the blink, so we're gonna see some momentary black holes maybe come off, maybe some clutch ones if really lucky.
Yeah, right now he's mostly been too far forward and dying. I think he's been very keen to get the black hole off. Too keen. Ritsu. Oh, Eternal Enemy just has his
we have
number.
a Braxis there as well, and there we go. The Eclipse is doing a lot of damage, and we'll take down the DP or Exorcism down the hole of Black Hole, but it only does so much damage. It's a level 1 Black Hole and a level 1 Midnight Pulse. It's not gonna do anything. And BA, well, you're gonna have to give away these kills, but that losing the Exorcism makes that even worse.
Oh yeah, that's losing your mid tower right there. And I think Moon Meander might not even use it. Yeah, there's no need to have a catapult blade. Moon Meander playing excellent on this Rubik so far.
Oh, he's feeling it. He's in the zone.
Definitely. And once again, Crazy gets to keep that middle tower.
They have backup coming up, but no ultimates to try and hold this. Spectre ulti is there, but right now they're losing Clockwork. He's hookshotting himself to safety. Haunt used up as well. Moo's got a lot of damage with that Diffusal Blade. They will leave the Witch Doctor to the Wolves, and they will know that he's going to die anyway. Goes for the next one. Oh, he goes down. Eternal Envy chasing up Kezu. Kezu trying to make a run for it as well. Varel gets the chains out as well. The double silence coming in. Pango can't use his swashbuckle. That silence was so clutch because it not only hit the Ember, but it also got the Pango, so he can't use the swashbuckle to disengage.
They pressed their luck just a little bit too far.
First they did a beautiful play, then they did a bad play. Now they do another great one as well with barely anything to hold back against Crazy, and they do it 4 versus 5 and just make things work out so beautifully right now. That's momentum, baby.
That's mental momentum. I agree. Ooh, this Spectre's got a Diffusal Blade now. This is no farming Spectre. Mu is ready to get involved, but now everyone on Crazy has to be very careful because none of them are particularly tanky. Brax especially just relies, or sorry, Ryle, I did it again, relies on being able to evade, but a Spectre will just follow him anywhere.
Yeah, true. He might be the target here in the bot lane. Bryle coming in with the smoke, and now we coming in as well under the tower. Witch Doctor ulti still available to use. They will do it right now. Throw out the physical damage, and DP will go down. KheZu using his ulti as well to maybe find Brax in the back line, but just making sure that there are no other troublemakers in the area, so they will secure this bot tier 1 tower as well for Crazy. Left used up. You know, you want to use it when you know that tower's going to go down anyway. Meanwhile, a push from top with Mu.
There's a Luna with Eclipse here. This is a rough fight.
Oh, Moon still wants to abuse the fact that he has that Void ulti. He's stolen it again. Can't get the Spectre down fast enough, though, and Ritsu was hoping to use his ultimate, but no, today.
It's enough to kill the wave there. That makes your trade on bottom absolutely worth it. Just that your Luna may be stuck in the firing mountain now since he came to top. There's also a deep dire ward on the triangle behind her. So I expect Business Associates to keep putting pressure into that top lane.
Enigma 1000 gold away from Blink, and also Black Hole is up. Might have to use another level 1 Black Hole, but it's the cooldown is just crazy on this ability. No, I mean, it
should be.
Yeah, I agree. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that your level 1 Black Hole, also the damage output and everything is very bad as well. Snaking hooks. Nope.
They were so in sync
Never mind.
before.
Never mind. Yeah, what happened to the dynamic duo?
Man, it's over. It's done. They had their glory years. We were lucky to have to witness them.
We witnessed it for.
We were there, man.
We were there. 55 minutes, I think, in total, if we can combine last game and up till these minutes, as long as the dynamic duo from Business Associates was still there. Maybe it comes back some point again. I'm putting all my trust in fear. I'm putting all my trust in fear now.
Revival.
Smoke up. Vile is here. KheZu's here. Always here. Snaking's like, oh, I found someone. Brax also found someone. Who do we go on? Who do we fight? We're gonna go with the Ember Spirit. All right, let's try and do it. Moon stolen the Black Hole as well, so this is not looking too great. He stole it. He just throws it straight away, snaking down, but he can't kill the Spectre. That's the level 1 Black Hole. It does absolutely nothing. It just controls me for a moment, but it's not the damage. Ritsu's ulti does so. However, goes down, takes down Mu, and also Ritsu falling. Eternal Envy still holding strong with that BKB. Ember Spirit very low on HP. Goes down as well. They do get the Maledict. The Centaur Courser is right there as well, and that might just be it. He's got no TP, no will to live, and Moon takes it away. Brax might be the lone survivor from BA, and Crazy are happy that this ended this way. They lose their cores, but in the end it turns into their favor. 2 for 4.
Moon Meander is an absolute beast. KheZu gets to live because of that stolen Black Hole after, once again, his Rolling Thunder is just stuck in the cogs, and he didn't even manage to shield crash out. That was a very rough start of the fight.
Well, we haven't really looked at graphs because, you know, we're not the best mathematicians, but, you know, there was a 3k lead for BA and now 2,000 for Crazy. XP, however, is the more interesting graph, especially as we're approaching the mid game, as you see these level 2 ultimates kicking in on both sides. Item progress. Well, the Mans is still on its way. There's still a lot of work to do for the Spectre to finish that one. And Crazy want to do Roshan. Yep. They know all the ultis are down.
And I want to point out as well that with Ritsu just staying away from these team fights a little bit, chilling while his Eclipse isn't there, not stressing about these towers, he's leading in the net worth again. They can totally take a hold of the tempo again. If he gets his Roshan, he's completely ready to snatch the Aegis as soon as they're... Yeah. No contest from Snaky.
We'll see what happens. Well, they'll take the advantage of the Aegis. Luna with the Manta finished up as well. And BKB is on the works as well. That's definitely going to cause some problems. But we've talked a bit about Moon. I think this man definitely deserves our attention. He's been playing absolutely great on this Rubik today.
Oh yeah. And he feels like the king with that keen optic as well. He's got so much range. Look at that Fable!
Spectre driven away, slowed by the Spectre dagger, stolen by Moon, and here comes Kesu. Stun coming in, hook shot.
Oh, interrupted!
What the? Okay. That's one way to do it. Snaking does go down, however, as soon as he got his ulti off. Now Spectre, now comes Haunt. They use the exorcism as well. They got the Haunt as well, and they're just going to go straight on Rubik. They get their revenge on Moon. Ritsu surrounded by so many red names right now. Can they get the Luna out back to safety? They can. Bryle holding the front line, taking down Brax. Brax will fall. The damage is too much to deal with right now for Business Associates, and they will have to back out. They can't really get much redemption. They only cut down the streak from Moon Meander and lose to the buyback as well from Snaking.
Yeah, that's no good. And man, that Rolling Thunder interrupting the hookshot. You ever seen the picture of those two bullets that collided in midair? That's what watching that felt like. I've never seen that before. And we're going to see some more. Crazy is smoked up right now. Is that right?
It is.
This is unexpected.
And also Blink on Enigma with Black Hole still up. Really wants to get that level 2 ulti too.
Turn out painful, crazy.
They're dodging it pretty well though.
Dire's middle tower.
Scan is in the wrong place. Oh, no, just...
He's on the low ground. He's fine.
We'll see. Kazu wants to go in. Always there. Yeah, he's too far away from the Witch Doctor. He can't get them out. Okay, he is fine now. Brax is coming in. Also got back up on the round. Ritsu is farming in the jungle. They don't have to fight this. If the Spectre was like here, the Maledict would have come through and that would have been a dead Spectre. Positioning is so key, and this is when we talked about the plus 75 cast ranges. Like those small things when you're casting an ability from high ground, can't get it off, and then your pathfinding takes you elsewhere. If you can just get like 1 or 2 steps away from harm, then you're fine. Moon looking for Brax. What the heck is that? What? Is that some kind of scarecrow? I mean, I can't get to showcase view, but what is up with that Rubik Remnant?
The Rubik Remnant. Wait, let me see.
It kind of looks like a scarecrow on one of those farms, you know? I mean, it just seems completely different to the cosmetics that Moon is actually wearing on his hero. Dire Scan, they see Brawl coming in. Maybe even more heroes because this circle just continues to stay red. BA are trying to dodge this. Fear also knows if I get level 2 ultimate, that's actually going to be a lot more useful. Crazy are just, we want to hunt you down. We want to fight you. 1.5 minutes with the Aegis still up.
This Luna is a force to be reckoned with right now. This is, as I said during the draft already, this is what Crazy likes to do. They love to move up and
Moon haunts himself away. Can they get anything here though? No, I mean, he was just jumping around for a moment, but that's your haunt used. I'm not liking the situation right now, but at least for Crazy, it's looking pretty good because they just forced a big ultimate. They will take down the tier 2 tower for free. And as that Aegis is about to expire, BA are running out of time to dodge. Hookshot misses. No vision as well, so we can steal it.
Go as soon as the Aegis is down. There's a Manta Sal coming up on Mu. So I guess that with the Haunt down, they might wait until he has that again, but even then, he is fight ready.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Ritsu wants to go high ground here. He definitely can. He's got BKB up, Eclipse. Everything is ready. Haunt is still down for 1.5 minutes, and they're trying to split right now. Brax pushing the top lane. Moon is just sitting in the spot lane, so this is what Fear was doing with the Witch Doctor before. It's just basically hoarding and holding the enemy away. And the Aegis also expires from Ritsu, so they know that we didn't get that much done. We got a tier 2, bit of damage on the tier 3.
2 tier 2s.
Yeah, 2 tier 2s. It's a bit of economy in their way, but still
And
late game with Spectre and Death Prophet and Enigma and all that.
the 5-man coming out from Crazy is so strong though. If they can keep out farming while not getting caught off guard, they can really push this game to the limit. And with the courier kill that Ritsu just got, that's no Manta style for Moon. So he's going to have to wait way longer than his hard respawn to get involved. He's not going to
Yes, snaking will be found by Moon. They'll find their first pickoff here with the Clockwork. Tries to hookshot away. Moon can't intercept this, but Bryle, he can't do anything either. Meanwhile, Ritsu pushing on the high ground. They know that they're missing some heroes right now.
That's risky. You should 2 on bot.
They are grouping up once again to make sure that they have the manpower to be able to fight this.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
I'm having mixed feelings with this game.
Radiant's top tower
Are you not seeing enough Enigma action?
Yeah. Maybe at some point. I still like that. I mean, maybe we're gonna see some kind of epicenter for this whole thing. Let's see if that is the case. But however, Crazy, they've played this out really well. Like, even if it looked a bit worrying for a while that their Luna was dying early on when they had a free lane for her, Ritsu's recovered so well from into this game. There's the Hurricane Pike we were talking about, that he has that defensive mechanism.
He's also got himself a Paladin sword, so no need to actually buy any lifesteal. He'll just get that from his Paladin sword. I was about to say, if you've got a Paladin sword, you gotta go Satanic.
Yep.
Satanic plus that 70% lifesteal and the greater healing, it's just absurdly good. And Luna is such a good Satanic builder, so yeah.
Yep, she is. Given the time that you get to do right clicks, and Hurricane Pike, that extra attack range really helps out. You've got Witch Doctor with the casks, you've got the Pango ultimate, you've got the roots from Ember, you've got Rubik's Lift. It's plenty of time for Luna to just throw in right clicks, and as long as that crowd control is there, Luna can just basically stand still and just throw hits in. But if some of those, yeah.
The other question that we've got here is, Fear is going to have a BKB very soon, but is he going to get it before Kezu gets his Basher? Because the threat of that black hole is one of the few things that's keeping Crazy from actually going high ground right now. But with a Basher up on Kezu, he can just swashbuckle and cancel anytime.
Yep, and they find the Ember Spirit in the top lane as well. The hook shot doesn't connect, however, so the BKB will be popped by Bryle, and they just go full onslaught at them right now, and also get the kill. They force the haunt once again. The hook shots are not connecting. Another pause.
Return the pressure now. Another pause. Okay.
Very cheeky
Nothing?
pause.
Go?
Yeah, you like pause and go right away. It's like very, I don't know. Oh well.
Smoking too. They have absolutely no time to waste. Ritsu's illusions are going to take care of this top wave, and in the meantime, they're going to immediately reclaim this territory that they just vacated. Once down, they can play towards move. Ritsu shows on the mid wave. Ralph's still got a remnant in the... No, in the triangle, not anymore. That timed out, so he can't actually join.
Now it's all about just everybody looking at the clock and just wondering when does the fight break loose, because both teams are kind of... Crazy's trying to look for an opening, and even with the clockwork down, it's the threat of the black hole. Yeah, it is there. It's not just the black hole, but it's that if they can punish their opponent for a mistake, they'll definitely abuse it and then go full ham. They can also just wait for Roshan, choke out the opponent. That's usually the term we like to discuss when the opponent's team is forcing your enemy to turtle, focusing on two lanes, and then you have, like, for example, the top lane, which is Brax's control right now, where you choke your opponent from farm. You're taking over the map, you're getting the bounty runes, you're just massing your economy, because since the rubber band effects have been removed from the game, well, nearly, XP is still the one that still bounces very heavily, but going in terms of gold, instead of getting that one. Okay, that was a close call. No, you don't go there.
Ooh.
TPs are coming in as well. Hook shot to safety by snaking. They're dodging crazy once again. So what I was going on about, I'm very bad with phrasing words. Forgive me, I'm finished. I'm trying my best to phrase it out. But with the rubber band mechanics gone, what we're seeing is the comeback mechanisms from losing a team fight ain't so huge, but why not abuse the fact that you can just force your opponent to farm less than we get more, and the economy just keeps on building up. So we can afford losing a team fight where we force buybacks or get the ultis down and then go again right after, because we can. Especially when you're fighting against a lineup with long cooldowns. Haunt, Black Hole, Exorcism.
I mean, true, but you're also fighting against a lineup with definitely the better late game, and Eternal Envy just finished their refresher orb. So, whew.
But it's still worrying. Like, I know they have good late game, but they're getting way less farm. This Luna's 7,000 gold ahead already, and Luna's also capable in late game. We talked about the lifesteal, we talked about the damage output, the tower damage this hero can pull out as well. Very hard target to kill.
Going to be able to stand around her. Especially the supports are going to die to this haunt.
And Roche is up. There's a smoke as well. Neither team actually sees either right now. They don't see the haste rune also missing. This could be a good call here if they get. Ritsu is out of position. But they don't jump on him right away. They're just gonna walk next to the pit and see what Crazy's gonna do. Yeah, Spectre doesn't need to be there. Like, he can just haunt in, and Crazy. No, wait, what? No, haunt. Okay, they're gonna go and they're trying to isolate them, trying to go on Moon Meander, trying to get the Rubik out as well. If they can do that, that would be great. But Eternal Envy, even if you have a refresher orb, you're just dropping so low to those right click down. And the Witch Doctor ulti is near perfect move, still kills off Moon Meander. The Eclipse is there as well, and Ritsu will take a kill. Snake King will go down as well. 2 heroes down as well, and they've used all of their sets. They've tried to isolate the Pango from the fight, and Brax and Fear is struggling to kill this one hero. Disarm from Void. They will finally kill the Kezu Pango, and Brax and Void will also go down, so Brawl finds another one. There's still a second exorcism for the DP, but
this could be the key to getting a Roche fight, but there's no buyback on the other cores. I think the Roshan is dead before that. Ritsu's backing off though. And this is what I was talking about, by the way. Can the supports of Crazy stand in the fight? No, they can't right now. The Witch Doctor's pretty tanky with its Spirit Vessel, but his ranges are so short. And then, of course, the Rubik. It doesn't matter if your range is short or long as that Spectre is just right on top of you. And this is why the fights are still really hard for Crazy, even if they're ahead so far.
Well, they're gonna go for attempt number 2. Supports are coming in as well to help out with this Roche attempt, and BA... they have a smoke on the Enigma, but not sure if they're capable of going up against this. They don't have Brax. They don't have the outpost of TP2. Roche is falling way too fast.
Yeah, the biggest problem is not having the outpost or the haunt.
Yeah. And they finally get the rocket flare into the pit, but at the same time, it's already gone down, and Moon is looking for a kill. He's looking for Eternal Envy here, and he gets the lift out, denies the DD for a second there, but DP with those spider legs. Back onto the high ground, into the safety. Heal my wolf. Heal my pet. Now he's got the pet following the Witch Doctor. However, on the high ground, we've got BA. Howie brought to the first taunt. Ultis are slowly coming back up. 50 seconds for the black hole.
Ritsu's flagging a full butterfly.
That could be, that could actually be it. Luna's 22 right now, closing up on that level 25 talent. And BA want to go in the back. 35 seconds
They
for the
have
black
another
hole
haunt.
up as well. Brax, he will give the taunt away to Moon Meander, and here comes the taunt, but it's not going to work out there. You have the BKB popped, an Eternal Envy, the exorcism. Rubik is low, 20 HP, finally goes down. Fear gets the kill, and also at the same time, Brax thrown into the air. They've already taken down 2 of the Crazy supports, and now Spectre in the fight as well. Now, can we get them down? Crazy is on the run. The Aegis on the Luna. They finally get the sets out, and they can finish off the Luna for the first time. Can they do it for a second? 5 seconds for the black hole to be up as well, and they're so close to each other's. Where are we going to see it? Are we going to see a big jump? We're probably not going to. Spectre's already going down, and they're just running out of things to throw at them, and they're losing heroes. Fear is just standing on the side. When do I go? Can I go? Do we have damage? No, we don't. Crazy prevail.
I don't think they're going to be touching this high ground again, though. Tower lives. The supports still don't get to live, but this time with the Aegis, the fact that the Luna comes back is huge there. If not,
Yep.
I think they actually go fight into Brow.
Trying to look for Eternal Envy here. Kazu. No lucky, actually one lucky bash, but that's about it. DP disarmed down the place. BKB forced out as well. Ritsu just right-clicking away, and Death Prophet trying to siphon some regen for herself, but only with 1 charge, and now down for 10 seconds. And also the repair kit, not really going to help out here for anything. And Enigma might just lose his life. He BKBs to get some safety distance. He lives a bit longer.
Play from Crazy. This is very good, and look at those blades bouncing.
Devastating amounts of damage here, and Crazy are looking for the W. They're close to the victory. Tier 3 tower down as well from the top lane. Fear. The smart positioning from Crazy. They're just standing in the back, so spread it out that they're not letting any chances happen here. Once again, snaking hook shots EE in the bum. And there we go. We're going to lose the Clockwork. He doesn't get the stun connected on anyone. In Eternal Envy, 15 seconds for Exorcism. He's got his refresher orb ready as well, but he doesn't want to use it right now because he's so close. He just needs a few extra seconds. Crazy are backing out as well at the same time. They know they don't have the capability to chase them anymore, and Crazy are just narrowly surviving situation after situation and barely losing anything in these fights.
Moon Meander being able to do distance arrows is definitely integral to actually getting out from the top lane.
Now there's Veils on this Witch Doctor too. Look at Witch Doctor's net worth as well. Now he's at almost 7,000.
Feeling good, man.
Feeling good, man. Ritsu pushing on the high ground with the backdoor protection still up for now. But it will fall off as the creeps near the mid lane and walk on top of the symbol.
You can't come close. You just bounce things onto your buildings.
Yeah, he wants to, but he can't. He can't. Rough situation.
And this black hole is just not ever going to come into use, I think, because there's a basher on Kizu now.
We're too far in the game. We're too far in the game. It just doesn't have any value anymore.
You're saying that no, black hole not having any value anymore?
You can't use it, and what you can't use it. Like the thing is, I've seen it enough. I've played this hero enough to know what I'm talking about, Kips.
Alright.
The thing here with Enigma, like we're talking about an Enigma which does have blinks and BKBs, but if you were to survive these fights, if you wanted to impact, you need Lincolns, because the Rubik threat is out there. You can jump in once you have the Lincolns, but you're pause 5. You have the items to do something, but as we saw in that top push as well, you've only got 1 hero visible, and as soon as you go in, it's insta-cancelled. The same thing with Wyverns and Venges. They will just see it coming out. They're still somewhere around you, but once they get it off, they might get it, but the hookshot will come out as well. They've got the haunt. They might be able to take down Brawl. The Abyssal Blade, they have the damage. Ember Spirit is down. Kazu, this is what they want. This is a fight that they might be able to turn into their favor. Kazu gets his ulti. Does he? Still looking for it. Gets Yuled up into the air, and another taunt coming in as well, and they will finish up the Pango. Will they? Dropping really low, 200 HP, might actually make it out. Same time, Eternal Envy takes down the Witch Doctor. Kezu TP's home. They're not able to kill him, and Eternal Envy BKB was popped and... Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That, my friends, is how you use an illusionist cape. I didn't quite catch what was happening, but EE was afraid of the Luna, but it was actually an illusion. So he popped this BKB just to not get hit by Eclipse.
So yeah, I guess the exorcism is not the worst. He's going to have that refresher orb in case of emergencies, but he's not going to be happy about that at all.
Oh no. It's true, it's true. But I guess there is some light at the end of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this Spectre's getting big. Who's got an Abyssal Blade? He's got a Witless Shaco as well, so there is so much HP to burn through on this man. And he's going to be dealing damage to your entire team while he does it.
Just love the item build on the Spectre, because you know there are games when you just can't go Radiance. You know you're forced to fight at some point. You go for the Diffusal Blade build. It is very useful in this game to burn out heroes like the Witch Doctor, the Rubik, and the Pango. Just wipe out those squishy, easier targets to finish off. But the rest of the game, what items are you going to build? You've already got 4,500 HP with the Abyssal Blade and the Mantis. So yeah, you're a tanky boy. And you're doing a decent amount of damage, but the whole thing is dispersion. Like this thing just keeps on getting better and better. Wait, bottom. Nothing happening here. Moon Meander looking for the stolen hookshot onto the Void Spirit, and Snake King's like, oh, I'm out of here. No, wait, I'm coming. No, I'm going back out.
Remnant?
Brax might be able to get out though. Pops his ulties, and once again, Moon with those fast fingers wants to keep up the chase. The Remnant won't connect. Oh, wait, that was actually his Remnant. Never mind. And Brax is in the trees that will finish him off. I have to love snaking there. So funny. He's watching him like, I'm out of here. Nope. Nope. Just like, and then almost turning around again, and he just like... That tells a little bit about an uncomfortable situation where you're starting to weigh the options. Like, am I supposed to do something here? And by the time you make your decision, it's already the wrong one, so you have to go around it, and then you see an opening, and then you start turning your mind. Like, you don't have your instinct anymore. You're trying to think on brains too much.
Yeah, you're running on manual.
Yeah, manual, exactly. That's the one I was looking for.
I can tell you all about that.
7,500 gold on Luna. We have a Rapier potentially on the deck. And waiting for Roshan. 1.5 minutes. Aegis, and then by the Rapier could be the thing. Yep, she's sending her courier to the secret shop, so we're gonna see a Rapier coming in, boys.
I respect that.
Yep.
Rapier and Aegis, they can definitely end the game with that. The only question is really if this Roshan is going to get contested. Because that's where business associates can still put a stop to it. I can't really push out the lanes far enough, though.
There's only one lane you can focus on, and that's looking like it's the bottom lane. It's not even the more favorable lane for the Dire team, because you want to have that top lane pushed in if you can. But right now, they're just like, well, we just have to focus on bottom. That's the only one that's safe for now, and the top lane is being pushed by super melee creeps, like super creeps. I've never felt comfortable calling these super creeps. They're technically not mega creeps either.
No, they're supers.
Yep, they get some info on Braille and Kazu. Going for a wraparound. Vision put down. They don't actually see that word, so that sentry's not fresh. They don't reveal their location.
Smoke up. This is a bit of a Hail Mary play.
Yeah, but this is exactly what they need to do. They need to find something, and that smoke is going to run out momentarily. They get the silence onto Aoi. They find the Witch Doctor. That's one thing to go for. Here's the Illusionist Cloak once again. EE, don't do it. Wow, Kezu, Ritsu. Moon is also in the back with the smoke, just trying to stay hidden because this might be the fight. Spectre on the Haunt comes out as well. They've got the DP dropping so low. Eternal Envy very low on HP. Gets moved around. He gets Abyssal bladed by Braille as well, and he will go down too. Spectre trying to make something happen. The Black Hole kicking in as well from Fear. And the stolen one from Moomian to run after, but it's not going to be enough right now, or is it going to be PA? They've already lost 3 heroes and 4 as they get the buyback off from the Death Prophet, and that's a team wipe. And we're looking at game. I don't think there's anything you can come back from this one anymore. They got the Witch Doctor kill. They stayed around, hope for something. The buybacks are coming in. This is... I'm not sure if this is even the Hail Mary anymore, or was that the previous one? That was the fight they needed to win. They didn't. And now they're just throwing bodies at them right now. Eternal Envy is like, let's try, my comrades. Once more into the battlefield. Pops his... No, he doesn't get his BKB off. There's the hook shot connecting onto 2. Kezu and Brawl held in place, but they're also losing their Sand King, Clockwork, Snake King, goddammit. Enigma will fall down as well. Moo is alone. GG is called as well. And Crazy, the only team out of the remaining ones that are not in... Sorry, the only team that is not in the top 4 after the group stages is now in the top 4 of the playoffs.
And with style, I must say, Brawl baiting all of the spells there and getting business associates to engage in their desperation, that was so good. And just cherry on top of the cake is Moon Meander once again absolutely outplaying Brax, getting the kill while the rest of his team is getting slaughtered. And that, I gotta commend Ritsu here as well. He did not have a great start. It was not all smooth. He definitely had some issues, but he got himself back on track. He farmed up, he got himself his items, he said, all right, you know what, let's try this again. And they just play it out extremely nicely.
It was a slow, painful death for business associates. They fought hard, they fought well, they had a brilliant game 2, but they couldn't bring it up in game 3. Eternal Envy 15-5-7, not enough on the Death Prophet. They couldn't deliver with the Spectre, which I thought could be the answer for their towards the late game, but they were starved out of farm. Luna 37,000 net worth even, picking up a rapier as well, doing so much work for their team. But hands down MVP Moon Meander, the man who did everything for his team to avoid Ritsu from tilting, to get Aoi to do things, to make sure that Kezu and Braille are on point with what's happening and enabling his team. Moon Meander, the beacon of hope for Crazy after that second game loss. Crazy, I have to say, seeing this game 3, even though I had high hopes, I had really high hopes for the Enigma, I have to give it to Crazy for being the team with the most longevity, and they deserve to be in the top 4. That also means, with this one only series played out today, we will return tomorrow with more Dota action here at the BTS Pro Series Season 2, and we are looking at 1 or 2 more potential series kicking in. So we're talking about the upper bracket finals for Zoomers versus Quincy Crew, and potentially might even get the lower bracket runs to happen as well, with EG going up against Crazy. So we'll see if those are going to happen, but at least the upper bracket final is the one to be shown next. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying the casts today. We've definitely enjoyed our time. It's been fun. T-Panda and Kips, your assailants, your casters, your voices for these playoffs. As of course, like from day 2 onward, we'll be continuing tomorrow and the day after as well, and bringing it all the way to the end. So thank you everybody who's been tuning in. Thank you for being here. We'll see you guys tomorrow again. Good night and bye bye.